Trump says he has no intention of firing Fed Chair Jerome Powell. The president has rattled markets with his fierce attacks on the central bank chief. Stock futures rose on Trump's latest comments. President Donald Trump appeared late Tuesday to lower the temperature following days of attacks against Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell, saying he wouldn't seek to oust the central bank chief. "I have no intention of firing him," Trump told reporters in the Oval Office. Stock futures rallied following Trump's comments, with the Dow Jones Industrial Average up almost 400 points, or 1%, late Tuesday. S&P 500 futures jumped 1.3%, and Nasdaq futures added almost 1.5%. Trump's withering attacks against Powell in recent days, as he pressures the Fed to lower interest rates, have sent markets reeling over fears that the central bank's independence could be under threat. The president last week called Powell always too late and wrong, and said his termination cannot come fast enough. And just Monday, Trump called Powell a major loser and Mr. Too Late for not lowering interest rates. That broadside helped send the Dow plummeting 1,000 points on the day. Presidents nominate a Fed chair for a 4-year term. Trump nominated Powell, then a Fed governor, as chair in 2017. President Joe Biden then renominated Powell, and he was confirmed by Congress on May 12, 2022. That means Powell can serve in his post until May 12, 2026.
Well, thank you, Daniel. The question is about prices. The prices are going down, not going up. One of the big things is energy is going down. I see that we had a couple of states where gasoline was at $1.98 a gallon. Nobody thought they'd see that for years, maybe. And that's a big thing. And we opened up our wells. We opened up our drilling. We have more product now for sale. And we're also going to be selling outside of the country to a large extent. It's going to bring down our deficits, largely going to bring down our deficits. But if you remember my first week, I was standing here, Paul, and they were screaming about eggs. The cost of eggs have gone through the roof. They were up like 500%, crazy, like 4 or 5 times. And we won't have eggs for Easter, they were saying. There will be no eggs. You can't order eggs. They wanted us to order plastic in the shape of eggs. Well, yesterday we had 48,000 people at the Easter hunt. They call it the Easter roll at the White House. And we had all eggs. And as you know, the cost of eggs has come down like 93, 94% since we took office. And they're pretty much normally priced now. Great job. Our Secretary of Agriculture, Brooke Rollins, did a very good job. But groceries have come down. It's all coming down. The only thing that hasn't come down, but it hasn't gone up much, are interest rates. And we think the Fed should lower the rate. We think that it's a perfect time to lower the rate. And would like to see our chairman be early or on time as opposed to late. Late's not good.
Mr. President,
I don't want to talk about that.